What's up, Taiwan? I'm Ethan Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Chip firms are competing for talent to keep innovation on track. In Taiwan, that problem is made worse by fewer students going into chip-related fields. Joy Sun went to find out what the country's budding engineers are looking for in an employer.
Morris Wu is working to get his PhD at one of Taiwan's first semiconductor academies. He was one of the few chosen to travel to Eindhoven in the Netherlands for a chance to learn from Dutch chip experts.
We visit ASML, NXP, and Smart Photonics, and some other worldwide international companies.
Though Taiwan dominates in making chips, the global semiconductor industry relies on many countries putting their strengths together. Dutch chip firm ASML, for example, is the only company in the world that makes EUV lithography equipment, machines that are used in the most expensive step of making advanced chips. But beyond technical expertise, for Morris, there was another takeaway from his time abroad.
In Taiwan, we always think the engineer and they work very late every day, but in Netherlands, the engineer just went home very early.
Taiwan's intensive work culture is especially strong in the semiconductor industry. That's a tone largely set by world-leading chipmaker TSMC, where some engineers live in factory dorms during the week and only return home on weekends.
That is something that you cannot do in the United States or anywhere else.
But as chip firms, including TSMC, expand their operations at home and abroad, recruiting enough skilled engineers is becoming a tall order. And some next-gen talents are using the chance to study overseas to gauge the merits of different work cultures.
In Netherlands or in the Europe part, they actually stimulate your critical thinking, then encourage you to have your own opinion.
The working culture is also very different. I want to be a work-life balanced engineer.
The next generation of chip engineers is preparing to bring their valuable, advanced skills to the marketplace. And some are weighing the value of that work against the time it takes away from the rest of their life. Justin Wu and Joy Sun for TaiwanPlus.
Creative Expo Taiwan is underway, and a major emphasis this year is to invite the public to envision a historic site in a new way. Erica Gao has more.
An old military base, Taipei's political warfare building has been turned into a giant installation of tech art for Creative Expo Taiwan. It's the main venue for the expo, which is a part of the Taiwan Contemporary Culture Lab known as C-Lab. The organizers shine light on this historic site, hoping to showcase the potential of this space, as the buildings here aren't normally used for cultural purposes. Also here is an exhibition that seeks to open a dialogue with the public on reimagining this heritage site.
我们在展场里面会提供一些 AI 的生成服务，就让民众也可以自己去参与。假如说把这些空间带进来之后，会有什么样的图像？
Viewers can type in the functions, materials, and style of buildings that they would like to see at C-Lab. AI then generates images tailored to their suggestions. Tech expert Alex Zhu says it's a great way to bring more people into the discussion.
每个人其实都对一些公共议题有想法，那这些想法你要怎么样能够真的 generate 出来一个具体的 image 或具体的 proposal， 可能不是每个人都达得到，但是 AI 可以帮你达到。
In generating creative images for the space, co-curator Lu Yanchen found that it's opened another much-needed dialogue in a world where AI is fast emerging. The programs they use primarily use data sets from countries like the US and Japan. The results in turn reflect elements of these outside cultures, something Lu thinks is not so beneficial for Taiwanese designers.
假如台湾没有一个自己的资料库的话，第一个就是。 像是我们以前面临到的网络普及的时候，它就会有一个文化，就是国际化的一个状态，就是我们的文化可能会被欧美，像是日本这些都被占据。假如说谁的在网络声量比较高的话，就会被压过。
The exhibition runs for just 10 days, but the organizers want to make sure the discussion it raises endure. After the exhibition, they'll look at the images generated during the show to see what people want the most for their public spaces in the future. Howard Zhang, Yujing Huang, and Eric Gao for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan bagged 2 more gold medals on day 5 at the Asian Games in Hangzhou, China. Pommel horse prince Li Zhikai lived up to his billing, taking gold in his strongest event with 15.5 points. Li's the first gymnast from Taiwan to win an Olympic medal. Taiwan's second gold of the day was in Go, an ancient Chinese strategy board game where Su Haohong beat Ke Jie of China. When you think of Taiwan, you probably don't think of French pastries, but a French chef living in Taipei has recently been recognized for excellence in French dessert. Leslie Liao paid him a visit.
Chocolate truffles with spicy peppercorns, and macaron with wasabi and grapefruit. Chef Cyril Courant has been making his creations in Taiwan for 13 years, taking inspiration from local ingredients.
Sometimes eating in a restaurant, sharing with some other friend, that's where I discover the macao pepper. And straight away when I smell it, I was thinking, well, that will go great with the chocolate.
He and his wife Sabine own 2 French pastry shops in Taipei. The pair have run their business for a decade now, but the chef's journey started much earlier than that.
And I got the passion from my dad working in his restaurant. And then I went to pastry. I learned about pastry and chocolate and ice cream.
Sabine, on the other hand, has a seasoned background in food service.
My parents actually already were in the business with a restaurant, and then I always swear to myself, oh, I will never go in that business.
The pair moved to Taiwan after stints in France, Germany, London, and China.
We come to Taiwan with my wife already a few times before, and we really enjoy the people. It was very friendly, and the food, the culture, the tradition.
Their work includes redefining Taiwan's understanding of French desserts.
Everybody we ask, do you like macaron? Oh yeah, they're very cute. I said, no, I don't talking about the look, I'm talking about, do you like to eat them? And then the answer was always, oh no, they are too sweet. So I took that feedback to Cyril, and my husband said, that's the wrong idea of a macaron. A macaron don't have to be sweet.
Cyril's creative concoctions not only earned him recognition in Taiwan, but also worldwide. Earlier this month, he was inducted into Relais des Arts, a prestigious association of 100 elite chefs dedicated to preserving and advancing the art of French dessert internationally. Entry into Relais des Arts begins with a recommendation from a current member.
In 2019, one of the chefs visited me, and we had a talk, and I asked him about the process, and he really motivated me and supported me to send my application.
Acceptance into the organization is dependent on much more than a chef's creation. It considers the shop as a whole.
It's not only him, actually. I have to say it's as well service, because they check as well that the service fulfills certain criteria, okay? So I'd be very proud to be in it as well.
Cyril and Sabine have achieved excellence doing something they love, an accomplishment not everyone can lay claim to. And their recognition as one of the world's premier dessert shops can only help elevate Taiwan's culinary standards. Patrick Sun and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images of an endangered Sumatran elephant baby in Indonesia. I'm Ethan. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
For more stories about animals in Taiwan, follow TaiwanPlus on Facebook and Twitter, or download the TaiwanPlus app.